Welcome to Maths Video Tutorials and welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be looking at solving modulus equations algebraically. So I'm going to show you three different ways to solve this modulus linear equation. The first one is by using the definition of a modulus. Modulus of 2x plus 3 by definition is 2x plus 3. That is if 2x plus 3 greater or equal to 0, or negative 2x plus 3, that is if the 2x plus 3 is less than 0. You can see we have two different equations. The first one is 2x plus 3 equal to 7, and the second one is negative bracket 2x plus 3 equal to 7 also. So this first one here gives me 2x equal 4. You subtract 3 on both sides, and that will give me x equal 2. So that's the first solution. This one here, after removing the bracket, you get 2x equal negative 10, and that will give you an answer x equal negative 5. So the second method consists of elevating each side of the modulus equation to the power of 2. Power of 2 here and power of 2 there, and we get rid of the modulus bar. So we'll have 2x plus 3 all squared equal 49. The reason this method works is because elevating to the power of 2 always return a positive value, similar to the modulus function. Now, since we got this in squared form, so we can go ahead and square root each side. So when we square root this one here, this left hand side, we get 2x plus 3 equal. Now when we square root 49, we get either plus 7 or negative 7. So you can see we have two equations to solve. The first one is 2x plus 3 equals 7. The second one is 2x plus 3 equal negative 7. This will give us 2x equal 4, and therefore x equal 2. This one will give us 2x equal negative 10, and therefore x equal negative 5. Let's do the third method. The third method is very much similar to the second method, but instead of elevating the power of 2 and then square rooting both sides, we could just say that 2x plus 3 is equal either 7 or 2x plus 3 equal negative 7. And this one will give me, of course, x equal 2, and this one will give me x equal negative 5. Now we're going to have a look at the modulus on both sides of the equation. We know by definition a modulus will return a positive or negative value. So for this one here, it could be either plus or minus 2x plus 3, and same here, you could either plus or minus x plus 7. Now you can see we have two signs here, positive, negative. Which one to combine with which one? Right, so we could do all the combinations. So it could be positive with a positive. So it could be plus 2x plus 3 equal just a positive of the right hand side. Or we could take the positive left hand side with the negative right hand side. So that's plus 2x plus 3 equal negative x plus 7. Now we could also have a negative from the left combined with a positive on the right. Negative 2x plus 3 and equal the positive on the right hand side. Or finally it could be negative and negative. See, these two here, the first one and the last one, are exactly the same. Because if you were to multiply this one, the last one, by minus 1, this one here, that will change this to plus, which makes it exactly the same as this one. So that's why I said the first one and the last one are exactly the same. So we don't need this one here. It's just a repeat. And now this one is also a repeat, because what's happening here is just that the sign, the positive and negative, they've been switched around. So they are exactly the same. It's just that the sign has been switched around. So this one I'm gonna remove. So basically, when you are solving equation with modulus on both sides, you just take the positive on both sides, the first one, and the second equations will be one of the side with a negative sign, and you solve each one of them separately. And let's do that. So let me call this one number 1, and this one number 2. And number 1, we're gonna do it here. So now we can do the first one. We can get rid of the brackets, 2x plus 3, and here x plus 7. We minus x on both sides, and we minus 3 on both sides. That will give us a 4. So that's the first solution, x equal 4. Let's do the second one. Number 2, we have positive on the left hand side, so that's 2x plus 3. On the right hand side, we've got a negative before the bracket. So when we remove the bracket, we get negative x, take away 7, and we solve it by adding x to both sides. Let's give us 3x, and subtracting 3 from both sides. That will give us negative 10, and we divide them by 3 on both sides. So therefore x is equal negative 10 over 3 is the solution. Alright, let's do another one. We continue solving modulus linear equations. This one here, we have a modulus on the left hand side and a simple linear expression on the right hand side. This modulus here will return either a positive 2x plus 3 equal x plus 7, or it returns a negative 2x plus 3 equal same expression x plus 7. So we got two equations to solve. So therefore we'll have two answers. So let's do the first one. 2x, removing the bracket, will give you 2x equal 2x plus 3 equal x plus 7. Solving this quickly. X equal 4. And that is the first answer. The second one, and I make multiply by minus 1 and remove the bracket, so that's 2x plus 3 equal minus x minus 7. We need to add x to both sides, so therefore 3x plus 3 equal negative 7. Take away 3 both sides, therefore 3x is equal negative 10, and we will divide by 3. So x equal negative 10 over 3. We keep it as a fraction, and that will give us the second solution. So this is how you solve this type of equation when one side is a modulus, the other one is an expression. Now I'm going to show you how to solve inequalities with modulus. The modulus part will have two answers, or will return two values. One of them is the positive one, 5x minus 2 greater than 3x. The other return value is the negative one. We keep it inside bracket for now. We're going to solve this one here first. So again, this is a simple one to solve. We minus 3x on both sides, that will give us 2x, and we add 2 to both sides of the inequality, and that will give us greater than 2. So that's it, and then you divide by 2 here. Okay, so that's x greater than 1, and that is my answer. So x is greater than 1. So the second one here is we can multiply by minus 1 to get rid of the minus here. So that will, and we expand or remove the bracket. So that's 5x minus 2. But when you multiply by minus 1, the inequality will change direction. So this one will change to less than and minus 3x, of course. You multiply the 3x by minus as well. So solving this one by adding 3x to both sides, that will give me 8x, take away 2 is less than 0, and then we add 2 to both sides. That will give us 8x is less than 2, and then we divide by 8 both sides, and that would give us the inequality for x less than a quarter. Now, because we are solving inequality, the solution should be a range or set of values or interval. We call it usually a range. So what is the range of the solutions to this inequality with modulus? Well, a number line would help. So this is my solution, quarter, put it here, number line here. This is my other solution, 1, put it here. Now this one tells me that x should be greater than 1, and this one tells me that the set of solutions should be less than a quarter. So all my solutions for this inequality are located here, less than a quarter, and of course more than 1. So we write it down as an inequality, starting with the smaller value, this one here, of course, x less than a quarter or x greater than 1. And that is the range of solution. So we continue with solving inequalities with modulus. We got this one here to solve, where the modulus is on both sides of the inequality. I am going to elevate the power of 2 each side of the inequality. So we're going to elevate power of 2 here and elevate power of 2 there. Once you have elevated to the power of 2, you get rid of the vertical bars and make it just a normal bracket, x plus 4 all squared greater than x take away 2 all squared. So we just have to expand each side separately. This one here we get x squared plus 8x plus 16, and on this side we'll get x squared minus 4x plus 4. Now all we have to do is just solve it as I would solve any inequality. The x squared will cancel out because it's the same, and then we've got the 8x. We can add 4x here and here as well to cancel it from this side, so we get 12x, and then we take away the 16. That will give us greater than negative 12. So basically we divide by 12 here, so we get the answer x is greater than negative 1. And that's the answer to this question. And with this exercise we have completed the topic of modulus. I hope this video tutorial has been helpful. Thank you for watching and take care.